And just as we were starting having dinner, she took antidepressant drugs and she started taking it. I met a very famous LA client with his wife and his two kids. Now, every time I was having lunch with my client on our lunch break, they somehow managed to get a table next to us. And my client said, he was thinking that the attention was on him. And he kept telling me, Tony, can we go more private somewhere? I said, okay. He sent his wife to speak to us. And, he was ready prepared, like she's gonna go and talk to him. And suddenly she was talking to me. And she went like, my husband and I, we've really been following your journey with your client. I don't want to intrude, but can we meet you for dinner tonight? So, okay, I met them for dinner and everything else. And the client said, okay, my wife always wanted a spiritual teacher and you could teach her so much. I've taken her to Deepak Chopra, worked with Tony Robbins and all these people, but she wants somebody like you. Like a whole week, she couldn't stop talking about you. So we're having dinner and everything else. And their daughter was sitting next to me. And just as we were starting having dinner, she took antidepressant drugs and she started taking it. This is a 14 years old child.
So sad.
And I just observed that and I distracted her from that. So I continued the conversation with her. She forgot about the pills altogether, by the way. Now, her parents are observing the whole dynamic, by the way. And at the end, she went in the room and the father turned around and said to me, he said, I've never seen my daughter interact with anybody like that and also forget her medication and act normally. I said, yes, because you've been taking your daughter and treating her like there's something wrong with her, instead of actually looking within your daughter, what is she called to do in life and what are the things that stresses her that she doesn't want to go to school, doesn't want to be with in social, and why she's depressed. And I'm like, okay, we need to book here. And here how another client came about, by the way.